the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. We are down here at our Galloping Ghost production studios, and the T20 tournament has just concluded. I want to first thank everybody for stopping out and being part of the T20 tournament. It was an amazing tournament. On our 13-year anniversary of operating the Galloping Ghost Arcade, so thank you everybody for coming out. We know a lot of people traveled in from out of town, out of state, out of the country. So we appreciate everybody coming out and being a part of it. With as many T20s as we've run, it's great to see everybody get so excited for it and be willing to compete in such a difficult tournament. This tournament broke it into two parts. We had our mini game tournament, which consisted of 5 games, and then our main tournament, which we saw 20 new games entered into, and it was a great challenge to get those games ready for the tournament. And as I know I say it all the time, but I have to give a huge thanks to everybody that I am honored to work with, and it couldn't be done without all of their efforts. So I appreciate that so much, and again, appreciate everybody that came out for this tournament. So thank all of you. A round of applause for you guys. Thank you. Some amazing competition to try to walk away with the winner of this T20 belt. Let's start by talking about the mini tournament. And we saw 5 games, the mini-me tournament, and you can kind of tell those tournaments that Jeremiah has his hand on. It was Alcon, Gunsmoke, Megaforce, Space Sap, and Yuchuyu Daisuke-san Chokoveda Contact D. A personal favorite, as always. Great Namco game, which we will hear throughout this stream. And we saw one of your former Gamers of the Year walk away with the win on that, and it is none other than Stephen Lucas. Stephen, thank you so much, as always, for being such a tremendous competitor.
It's the third in a row. Third side tournament in a row that I've won.
I remember, was the Tibbetts one the first one where he went away from, he was focused on the main tournament, then he went over to the side tournament, then he left to go back?
I believe so.
I remember that one. Well, congratulations.
He was fighting for second place and came up just short, but he got it next year, the following year.
Very cool. What did you think of the side game tournament games?
You know what? I think we have the solution to your space problems. We convert a bunch of the full-size cabinets to cabarets, and then you'll have an instant large amount of room.
It would help. It would certainly help. But of the 5 games, and I will keep that in mind, of the 5 games, though, was there a particular favorite?
I don't know if there's a particular favorite. Now, I've been kind of guessing what would be the side tournament this year. It's like last year we had the Deuces Wild. Maybe we could have had the triple threat where we had all the third in the series games in the tournament. I mean, we have a game that's not been put on the floor yet that we were waiting to get on the floor, but it's a little too big for the floor right now. Could have been, I don't know, that 70s game tournament. But no, we have the mini-me's, which is a nice little Austin Powers reference. And I was familiar with all 5 games, and, I had a personal best on Space Zap. I had a personal best on Megaforce. I had personal best on Alcon. I had personal best on Gunsmoke for this tournament, and I give a shout out to Ben Falls. He gave me a run, but I held on and took the side tournament for a 3rd time in a row.
Well, congratulations. We have some cash for you right there. Congratulations. And Stephen Lucas, your Mini-Me side tournament champion. Thank you, man. The main tournament, 20 games. First time ever that we have brought 20 new titles to to the tournament. Before, the highest was 14. So this was a marathon of getting cabinets ready. And we ended up with Aerobato, Battle Back Raid, Charlie Ninja, Psy Battler, The Destroyer from Jail, Digger, Hyper Sports, Iron Horse, Maximum Force, Oni the Ninja Master, Power Up Baseball, Rally Bike, Screw Loose, The Skins Game, Spiders, Strato Fighter, The Deep, Toy Pop, Treasure Diver, and USAAF Mustang, which rolls off the tongue. More so than Kaitai Takara Sagashi, which is also Treasure Diver. But it was amazing getting ready for this tournament. One of the most fun things for me is racing to get all these cabinets together. We had originally picked a lineup of games that we were shooting for, and I think only 3 of those games made the list. And that's just how it goes. But as always, with this tournament being out of the way, it will be nice to be able to be back at the arcade more. So I appreciate everybody that has been so understanding of my absence down there in getting ready for this, and look forward to being down there a lot more besides from on Mondays. So hope everybody found some new games that they're going to be anxious for them to hit the floor on Monday whenever they do. So definitely let me know what your favorites are, and that does have some bearing as to what comes out sooner than later. So hopefully everybody has found something new, and can't wait to play it whenever it shows up on Monday. And this tournament was such a telling thing for me. We've seen so many players. Again, this is a clear playing field. None of the regulars had a chance to play any of these games before. So everything going on here was out of the box. And it was great to see so many games, so many of the players jump in and learn games and get better at games, and absolutely awesome tournament to watch. So an incredible showing of skill. And we have our top 3 players. It was so close. The last score entered in, really, we had to recalculate some stuff. Orcade, not really set up to do some of the obscure sports scoring stuff like on Power Up Baseball and Skins Game. So we had to do some last-minute calculations. We've come up with the final ruling, and Tom, you're going to have to tell me, 3rd place? You can announce it.
Don't tell anybody.
Or you can send a carrier pigeon my way.
It's Pearl.
Pearl! Congratulations, man. Amazing showing at this tournament. We got some cash for you right there. Really unbelievable how many of these games we saw you put in some great scores. Were there any personal favorites that you had?
Personal favorite for me was probably Skins Game. I really liked that one a lot. Rally Bike, of course, a great telepon game, and of course, Battle Back Raid. Baseball was pretty good at the end once I figured it out.
I heard when you figured out, you were so excited to let everybody know. That's really, really cool. So very awesome that you came out for the tournament. Definitely been watching you put in some amazing scores down at the arcade. So great showing here, and looking forward to what else you can do in the upcoming year. So congratulations, man. Pearl!
Yeah. I know that guy.
Waffles, who's in 2nd place?
It is my 2021 Dark Horse, John Liming.
John Liming! Congratulations, man. Amazing showing. I'm so awesome every time you come out to the arcade. You've got so many good scores that you've put up. And Waffles has been saying it since you've been coming out. It's like you're right there. And the T20 is so difficult, and you were so close to that top spot. 1 point away even after the rechecking of scores and everything. So right there, very awesome. Did you have any favorites that you found in this tournament?
I love Treasure Diver. I loved how uninterested it was in a fair game. I loved how it was impossible to dig into it. Never seen anything like it.
Very cool. It's was there anything that you were like trying to shy away from? Anything that you know you could have done better in?
There was exactly one putt on that golf game. Could have swung it. Could have gotten that belt. But what are you gonna do?
I cannot wait to see what you do in the future. Thank you so much for everything. We got some cash for you right there. Amazing showing. Thank you, man. Liming, so many good scores coming up from him, I am sure. And lastly, we've got your victor, your T20 champion. It's none other than Zurst. What is up, man? Your gold, your hardware. Congratulations again. Amazing showing, very much down to the wire. You've had some blowout victories here at T20. This one, last minute, what'd you think?
Oh, it was real close. Like, John and Pearl are both great players, and how long has it been since I've had to play the last day?
It's been a bit.
Yeah, no, this was super close, and if I didn't get a couple of last-minute scores, I would not be here.
Very cool. Did you have a favorite game?
Well, I knew Bacrade and Rally Bike going in, so those, easy top. Ones I haven't seen, probably Spiders and Skins Game.
Skins Game, very surprising. Everybody liking Skins Game. I'm so happy about that. But is there anything that you're looking? What would you go home? Like, what do you want to play more right now? Digger. More Digger?
No. I want to try Screws Loose.
Screw Loose.
Screw Loose.
You had a very early high score in that. That was awesome to see.
Yeah, I don't know how I got it. I didn't play it for that long, and all of a sudden I had a big score, and I guess it held up. So
very awesome, very awesome. We've got cash for you. Your T20 champion, Zurst. Very impressive. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this win. So thank you all. We're going to be heading down to the arcade now to get ready for our, hopefully right around 5 p.m. stream for the 13-year anniversary at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Again, thank you to everybody that came out and competed. It really awesome. Great to get to talk to everybody. Hope everybody really enjoyed the games. And again, I can't say thank you enough for making the Galloping Ghost Arcade become what it has become. So thank you all for that. And thank you again, as always, to the guys behind the scenes making everything work. Josh, David, GGA Jeremiah, Waffles, Nick, Phil, Gene, everybody put in the time. So many people. Brandon and Jim and everybody. So I'm sure, Shady, I can't forget Shady. And Nick and Shady. So we will be back. Don't go far from Twitch, and we will be back soon. So until then, thanks everybody to Stock Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Congratulations to everybody again. Thank you.